Exams are going on. Still going on. Java exam completed? No, sir. When did you have Java? Exam. Have a class? Yes, sir. Buffer and syllabus sir. I hope that is sir. Reset maximum 20 marks, huh? 1 hour, right?
So 1 hour 20 minutes.
Today I am discussing packages, multiplicating and packages. Okay, 3 topics. Progress one. Last class discussed about Java features, right? Java features we discussed, and I'm introducing keywords, final, abstract, okay, final, abstract. Also I introduced the keywords, extends keyword, implement keyword, implements and interface. These are the keywords. Of course, class keyword also. Like class and these are the keywords that we need. And the main use of final is final variables are cannot modifiable, final methods cannot be overridden, final classes cannot be extended. Whereas abstract can be applicable to both methods and variables. Abstract classes must be extended, abstract methods must be overridden. And I also discussed the differences between interface versus abstract class. In interface contain only abstract methods. Abstract class may containing both concrete and abstract methods. And also there is a difference in implementation. While implementing an abstract method of abstract class, you must keep public. I also discussed what are the different forms of the uses of interface. The main idea of interface Java is introduced interface because Java does not implement multiple inheritance directly. Because of that reason, okay. Right. Interface. Of course, I am explaining the other keywords like this and super slowly later. Okay. Today I am using 3 topics. One is multi-threading. Why Java is multi-threaded? Java is multi-threaded. And another features in packages. After some discuss first packages, then I move to applets and packages. So the reset point of view I discuss. Okay. Package. Just to recollect the structure of a Java program. Java program. After documentation section, the first non-common statement is package. So package is the first non-common statement. Okay. Now package itself is a key. Package itself is a keyword. Okay. Basically, packages are 2 types. Packages are 2 types. One is a predefined package User-defined packages. Okay. Predefined packages are always in lowercase. You can easily remember all predefined packages are in lowercase. Last class I explained Java is a words of mixing of lower and uppercase. So all predefined packages are in lowercase. So now something like AWD, APP, Applet, IO, Net, all these packages are in lowercase. All these are in lowercase. Okay. Right. So user-defined package you can use the help of package. Okay. What is meant by a package? What is meant by a package? If the definition of the package, okay, the package is nothing but API, application program interface. Some people say different namespace. Okay. Or some people also call it module. Okay, if you say Python modules or Python libraries you can have. So package is an actual collection. What is a collection? Collection of related classes and databases. Not like SQL package contain only procedures and functions. Okay, but here what happened? Here the package is a consists of classes and interfaces. Again, classes contain methods. Again, interface contains methods. It depends upon why I brought this word, because I want to tell the statistics of how many predefined packages. This is not important for us. You need to understand how Java is built. There is a statistics in the Java second version 62 packages and 1287 classes, 305 interfaces. Total 1592 fields are there, and I can say all the members are 18,837. So you remember how big it is. 18,000 plus methods and variables are there. This is the big size of Java. Okay, but out of them, which of them are very important? Okay, I said no. Fundamentally, a default package is language package. What is the package? Language package. So all mathematical operations. AWT is a one chapter class where you can understand the abstract to like many-based application. Okay. If possible, I will. Can I take the session online? That's why I can't explain that because it's something like add a toolbar. It's possible I will take online that topic AWT JDBs because it is very difficult to explain it. Because the intuition is different. Okay, AWT is where you can create your frames. Okay, right. Applet to have to discuss. Applet almost outdated because and IO for very input output operations, networking, similarly SQL package. So every package as how do you know? Okay. Am I audible now? Am I audible now? Please respond. Hello. You can ask her to text. Okay. One girl responded, she didn't get my voice. That's why I didn't know.
వాయిస్ రావట్లేదు ఇప్పుడు వస్తుంది.
ఓకే రైట్ రెడీ. నెక్స్ట్ సెషన్ మీరు నార్మల్గా తీసుకోవాల్సి వస్తుంది. ఎలా చేయాలి తర్వాత మీరు ఆన్లైన్ అయితే ఎవరు అటెండ్ అవుతుందా ఏంటి? వాట్సాప్ ప్రాబ్లం ఆన్లైన్ అటెండ్ అవుతుందా? మరి ఇప్పుడు స్ట్రెంత్ ఇద్దరు ఉండేది ముగ్గురే ఉంటున్నారు. అవును కాదు మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఉండాలి. మాకు తెలియదు అంట అంతే రైట్. Java packages are basically two kinds. One is a predefined package, another one is user-defined packages. So predefined packages are very limited. That was the limitation. Pre-defined packages are very limited. That's why you go for use-defined package. What is the advantage of pre-defined package? You can use. There is a reusability. So advantage of packages are reusability. Okay. Make a note. Make a note. Package is a non-comment statement. First non-comment statement. Package is a first non-comment statement. Non-comment Java statement. Package is the first non-comment Java statement. Okay. Right. Package is a keyword. Write it out. Package is a keyword. Package is a keyword. Package is a keyword. Okay. Package is a collection of. Package is a collection of related classes. Package is a collection of related classes and interface together. Package is a collection of related classes and interfaces together. Package is a collection of related classes and interfaces together. Packages can be two types. Packages can be two types. Packages can be two types. Predefined and user defined. Predefined and user defined. Predefined and user defined. Example for predefined packages are right. APPL applet, APPL applet, comma AWT, comma IO, comma net, comma LANG lang. Right. Language package is the default package in Java. Language package is the default package in Java. Okay. Next, advantages of packages. Advantage of packages. Number one, reusability. Number one, reusability. Number one, reusability. Second, different packages, different classes may have same class. Different packages may have same class. Next, package provides data hiding. Data hiding. Data hiding. First, packages also separate. Packages provide a way to separate. Provide a way to separate design from code. Design from code. Design from code. Design from coding. These are the benefits. I will explain each of them. Okay. Class. Package provides both naming and visibility control mechanism. 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 Okay. We already aware how to write a simple Java program, right? Okay, something like I want to find the square root of demo. I hope you understand why I am keeping demo, because this class containing main method. Okay, public static void. Alright. Okay. Here I am system dot out println. System dot out println. You can directly I am writing math dot. What I am writing here? Math dot square root of say 25. We all know the answer from problem. Okay. Listen, the square root is a method is present in which class? Mathematical. Always three different classes are start with capitals. Three different classes are start with the capitals. Math is also a predefined class. This math class present in which package? Okay, import java.lang. It is a lang.star means it imports all the contents. So always you keep instead of stop whatever the essential can keep. Okay, now I am introducing another keyword, what? Import. Import is a keyword. Import is a keyword. Import is a keyword. Import is a keyword. Import is the keyword. Import is the keyword. Include the contents of the package. Include the contents of the package. Include the contents of the package. Like include in C language, here import. Okay, so today we understand two keywords. One is a package, another one is import. I will explain the next part, the use of package. Now listen. Even this program, this statement is not there. Still our program is what? Even though this statement is not there in our program, still our program is work. Why? Because language package is the default package. So is the point of question, which of the following is the default package? That is what? Java.lang or language package. So please make note of it. In exam also, explain the use of predefined package. Just to write this code. You define a package and write this code. Always write with example. Always you can get very good marks in your main exams. I am talking about theory exams. Okay, make a note. How many of you attempted C++ exam? You didn't attempt C++. Why? Do you attempt or not C++? Why? Again, you request him to take an exam. I want to know whether we are. Do you find any difficult questions there? Okay. I want to. I will see, because I didn't check the question paper. I have given the questions, but people giving the typing, that is not in my control, right? I am giving the questions to, there is another, maybe teach mathematics, right? Who teaches mathematics here? Rajesh Venu, Raju Venu. I will see, because I want to know your performance, where you are. That's why I am talking. First of all, I want, because you are taking exam, you are attending classes. Okay, you are taking. How many papers in this semester? 6 papers or 5 papers? 5. Do you take C++ exam? You long term, right? Then why? You have to take exam, otherwise, taking. Why you ask to take exam? From the exam you can find new questions. Do you find any new questions? 50% you definitely get new questions. I already told the same way. When I will have next exam? When will I have next exam? E-exam got me, mid exam. Okay.
Submission is there 24th.
you late? Close the door. Okay, I am introducing the packages. Okay, here I am discussing about the default package in Java is Java.language package. Language package. Can I erase this? Now, how to create a user-defined package? How to create a user-defined package? Use the keyword package. So package name is an identifier. Package name is an identifier. You can give any name. It's an identifier. Spaces are not allowed. Okay. Now you write your class. Okay. You can write your name or you can get any class name. I'm writing a capital. My class name always example should be simple. Okay. Right now, right? And then I'm writing some display method. Why? I don't. You observe that writing program is not at all difficult. Okay. This is the package contains what? This is the package contains a class containing one method called display. That's all. Class contains both classes and interfaces. Need not be both. It may. Understood? Package may contain both, may contain only classes, may contain only interfaces. Okay. This is the package keyword. Once you need to save this program a.java. How to save this program? You can compile, but part will execute. Why? Because there is no main method in it. Okay. Now import p1.start. Import p1.start. Now you write some other class called class B. You write public static void main. Public static void main. Public static void main. This is the concept again. Is not a new. Again, it is inherited from something like in C language only. Okay, I will explain. So I am creating a small a new. What I am doing here? I am creating object for class. I am calling display method. Simply what I am doing? My program is split into two parts. That is a.java and b.java. The b.java you can compile, you can execute it. That is in the same directory of p1. Okay, we don't ask you to how to compile execute here. Okay, I will explain now. Okay, this is different programs. So then those you, because you right now you have a course, that is a not worried. Okay, and initial point of view, yes, the uses of package keyword is like that. Well, this program gives output of hello. Obviously not. Right, that's good. Obviously not. I had one statement, right? What is the use of package? Packages are data hiding. So these are, unless it is a public, we can't access. So it should be what? Public. If it is a public, then only we can access. If there is no public, what happens? We can't access. That is the benefit. Okay, that was the benefit. And another advantage is what? Design from coding. Design from coding. Actually, what is the package content? Package contains interface. Interface contains what? Incomplete. Right. It's a incomplete stored in package. But implementation is somewhere. That is from design from code. Okay. First advantage is what? Suppose let me say a package containing different methods. People can use. If it is a public, we can use or not. That is the advantage of reusability. Okay, understood? So inheritance packages provide reusability feature in Java programming language. Okay, this is a simple example you can write in your exam also. Okay, how to declare a package, how to access, because this package gives, these two programs will give simply explain the use of the package keyword as well as import keyword. Click make a note down. ఏంటంటే నేను మార్నింగ్ అడిగాను ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ కూడా వద్దా Yeah, so this is the simple use. Let me say another use. Okay. So I am declaring package P1. I am declaring package P1. Hello. Public class A. I understand. Public class A. Containing a method void distance. Void distance. System.out.println. System.out.println. So hello. Okay. Similarly, I am declaring one more package. Similarly, I am declaring one more package. Package P2. What I am writing? Package P2. I am writing interesting. This is what I am one more introduction. Package P1 and package P2 are different. Okay. Different packages have. Try to understand how I am writing this. Simply I am copying code. Just I am changing the package name. Here I am writing. Their implementations are different. Actually, class A is present in both different packages. The display version of class A of P1 is different. Can I better? Okay. Display version of package P2 is different. Okay. But while inheriting, you write import P1 dot star. Import P2 dot star. So I am writing some class P. Public. Please write. This is public static void main string was. So while creating a small a, you get confusion. Compiler get a confusion whether is A belongs to P1 or P2. That is a concept of fully qualified name. For example, in our class name there is one name called Prakash. Then I can call Vikas. Then two members will be standard. Then if I am calling by their initial names, they may be different, right? This fully qualified. The concept of fully qualified name is what? P1 dot A. Okay, equal to new. Again, what problem here? A. You have to distinguish the objects. Similarly, what P2 dot A. Okay, equal to new P2 dot. This is a, again we can take a simple example in the exams. Okay, explain the use of packages. You can take this as an example where different packages have same class name but their implementations are different. Okay, now what I am writing A1 dot display and A dot. Make it out fast. A dot display. This is the concept for what? Fully qualified name. Yes, in the reset point of your question, fully qualified name. What does this say? Fully qualified name means package name dot class name dot. Okay, package name dot class name field. Whether it is a field or a method, we can. This is the fully qualified. This is the syntax. Which of the following is a correct syntax for fully qualified name? Okay. First class today, or do we attend previous classes? Yeah.
Industrial training.
No, no. Do you attend today's first class or do you attend any class? You attend last class? No, first class. C++? Okay. 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 Package provides both naming and visibility control mechanism. Naming means this. We have understood now. Naming means from which package we are accessing, from which class we are accessing, from which method we are accessing. So everything must be part of the package in Java or not? Java standard library. Do you remember day 1 class? Java standard library contains of what? Set up APIs. APIs are nothing but what? Packages. So Java, everything must be part of what? Package. Okay? Right. So whenever you are implementing any new application, first you need to create a package for them. Okay? People are creating their own APIs. Can I erase this? So second one is visibility control mechanism. Visibility control mechanism is understand the use of visibility modes. Okay, visibility modes. There is no visibility modes in C language. In C++ we have a private, public, protected. Okay. The same way Java is also inherit the same visibility modes in Java, private, public, protected, but at two levels. At two levels. At package level, at non-package level. Okay. For example, okay, assume that. Try to understand this scenario. Okay. Same package. What I am writing here? Same package. Okay. Other package. Other package. Same package. Now C is the C1 is I am writing for our understanding. C1 is the superclass. C1 dash is the subclass. Okay, is now clear? This is whenever it is a dash, that is a subclass. Okay. Now I am writing the C2 is another class. C2 is another class. C2 is the another class. Now here C3 is the another class in the other package, and also it is having subclass of C1 in the other package. Just to recollect this scenario. So I have a packages. Package simply what? Collection of classes. Okay. Some packages may have subclasses of other packages also. What we are talking about? Private, public, protected. Private, public, protected. So no need to by heart all these things. You can easily understand. You can easily explore it. Is enough. Okay. First of all, within the class, in the same package, within the class in the same package. Okay, and right. I hope you understand. Second, subclass in the same package. I hope you understand this statement. Subclass in the same package. Other class in the same package. Other class in the same package. Okay. And now subclass in other package. Subclass in other packages. And finally non-subclass or other class. Non-subclass in other packages. Is now clear? These are the two scenarios at package level or non-package level. Now what we need to write, this table in main exams also important. Okay, where we can access this. Okay. First one is private. Okay, let me see if this is not this. Okay. We are all familiar with what? Public and private, right? Private and public. Public means where? Wherever you can. This is simple knowledge. Public means anywhere we can access. Public means what? Anywhere we can access. Whereas private, we can access within the class. We can't access fundamental knowledge. Private means we can access within the class where we declare. Whereas public, we can access anywhere. Now what about protected? So protected, and one more is default. So here I am writing for our understanding. Default means protected. Default means, suppose if we are not declared anything, if you are not provided either private or public or protected, within the package we can access. Within the package. So other, when I say other, within the package, whose scope is within the package. Whereas protected, within the package, wherever the subclass present. Subclass. So this is the inherited knowledge from C++. Protected data members can be accessible by the subclass also. Subclass present in other package also can access. So right? Is it simple, bro? We can easily write. In main exams also you need to write this table. You have to define a package, depend upon the number of marks. Okay, explain visibility control in package. You have to define private, public, protected or the keywords. Okay? Understood now? Please make it complete. There are 90 students are enrolled course. Very good. They were otherwise they joined afterwards. And afterwards, what do you know? Like in a fast track. Very fast track. With the distance student, fast track. No. I don't give much. Package is a keyword. This is because you know what I planned next Sunday. Coming Sunday, I will take an online program. I have explored clearly availability components and leading this. What are the components? Because those topics are important for your theory exams also. Okay, I will share my blog for notes also. Okay. Is it enough for ESET package topic? Okay, able to write those what I wrote the examples also enough for you your exams for diploma level. Okay. Can I conclude about packages now? So in package, very important thing is what is the default package? Language. Okay. What are the access specifiers in Java? Default is also there, but is not no keyword at all. So how many levels of scopes in packages? Scope of levels, 2 levels. Package level and non-package level. Okay. Which of the following is the benefit of package? You can identify it. Okay, which of the following is a free different package? You can identify it. I hope you understood. Which of the following is a correct syntax of the package? Fully qualified. So you need to correct your brain. Okay. I am giving questionnaire after the completion of this topic. I am discussing some of the questions. Okay, I am dictating questions option A, option B, option D. Maybe I am discussing about 50 questions. Okay, you need to go through the material and attend the exams. If you attend the exam, I am giving 50% of the questions which I discuss. I want to know whether you are understand or not during the class. That's the reason I am giving those 50% questions. The other 50, do you are able to apply or not? I want to know that. So all you take exam. Do you take C++ exam or not? No. Do you take it? Online? What about you? Newly joined. Okay, go. Siva? Today it is absent. Okay. Before move to the multi-threading, let me discuss this general topic in Java called strings, because we already use string as part of the main method class. Okay? Java uses Unicode system. Java uses Unicode. Java uses what? Java uses Unicode. Java uses Unicode. String. Okay. String buffer are classes. Both string and string buffer are classes. Both string and string buffer are classes. Both string and string buffer are classes used to create strings. Both string and string buffer classes are used to create strings. These classes are present in Java.language package. These classes are present in Java.language package. Java.language package. Java.language package. Okay. And these are final classes. Both 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 these are final classes. Final means we can't email. Don't write extend string or extend string buffer. The difference between string and string buffer is buffer class is strings created by string class are fixed in length. The difference between string and string buffer class is the strings created using string class are fixed and cannot modify the characters of it. Is fixed and cannot modify the characters of it. Full stop. Strings created by string class are fixed and cannot modify the characters of it. Whereas strings created by string buffer are mutable. Mutable means what? Changeable. You can modify. Mutable. Okay, strings are immutable. String buffer are mutable. String buffer is a complete word. S should be capital and B should be capital. String buffer is a complete word. Okay. String buffer is a complete word. Okay. Now, you need to identify the important methods of string class. Identify the important method. Keep adding methods of string class. Methods of string class. I already told that strings created using string class are fixed in length. We cannot modify it. Okay. How to create a string? Say I am writing string S1 equal to hello. I am writing what? S1 equal to hello. This is one possibility. I am writing with this example. String S1 is equal to, I can write X different example. No string of hello. Get it? Is a known case. You attended my previous lectures. Yes, you?
Yes, sir.
Which class you attended previous?
Class 1.
Okay. String. I'm just now starting a new topic after packages called strings. Take time, relax. This is another way to treat this. I will explain these differences at the time of equals and equals. Okay. Anyhow, string is nothing but an array of characters. String is nothing but an array of characters. Okay? We can also create a character array also. This is using the string class. Okay? Note on this. You can also S3 of 0, S3 of 1, S3 of, because that is the fundamentally default index, right? Either first this way or a character. Okay. We can initialize character by character. Finally, system.out.println of S1 we get hello. Finally, we have to print using system.out.println. Okay. And Previous one word. Everything is inherited from C language, right? The package like concept is something like header flags. And this says the string and string buffer is also not a new topic. It is inherited from C language. You can declare strings in C language in two ways. Either declaring character array or a pointer to character data type or not. Understood or not? Now, right? Using character array, okay, like using character array is something like a string. Using pointer, something like string buffer. That allows to differentiate between the, are we allowing the modifications or not? That is the way C is the case. Most of them, maybe syntax is different. The fundamental knowledge is inherited from the C language. So these are the three possible ways we can create strings. Using string. Using string is using directly character array. Okay? Now, what are the methods? I already told that always predefined methods are either completely in lowercase or start with lowercase. Wherever our pronunciation is highlighted, that should be a capital. For example, S2 equal to S1 dot to already see to lower case. So S1 is a string. S1 is a string. And just you assume that string S1 is equal to hello. What is that? You assume that string S1 is equal to hello. S1 dot lowercase, what happened? In a computer memory allocation, this is S1, this will be like this only. We cannot modify, it will create a new string. S1 dot, what happened? The H will be also will be small, that will be stored now pointing to S2. Understood or not? We cannot modify the characters. It will create a new string. That is the drawback, or we can take an advantage in that situation. Strings created using strings are fixed line. We cannot modify. From that you can easily understand what would be another method. Instead of 2, again what? Instead of L, what you can put? What is that? Uppercase. Please, you look at them. Wherever you are highlighting the pronunciation, that should be capital. Okay, other method like S2 dot, S1 dot, yeah, you may have again S1 dot replace. Okay, for example, L can be replaced with X. It means S1 is not modifiable. S1 is fixed L, but S2 will be S2 will be like HEXXO. Understood or not? This is S2 now. Is now clear? S1 we cannot modify. S1 cannot modify. Okay, right. Next method. Yeah, this is another simplest method. Again, it's come under RWMS. Trim RP. Trim means it removes the white space. It removes the white space. S1 will be always maybe hello space, some space. But S2 will be after removing the white spaces, the character will be there. Okay? Right. Not only white space, we can also mention the specific character next. Okay, next one is S1 dot length. What happened? S1 dot length. Using length method, can we modify the characters? No. Simply returns an integer. It returns an integer. So length is a complete predefined. Length is completely lowercase. Length gives the number of characters of the string. Okay. Right. Similarly, S1 dot character at some position, at index. I am giving it an index. So I am writing in English. It is index means some value. So what it will return? Integer. Some index value. Character at particular index. So for example, here then 0th character, 0th index the name of the H. Understood? But S1 is always same. I can't modify it. Simply I am taking it. Please note on this. Because these methods are important to understand, and one more thing is these methods are almost similar to our RWMS. Martin. So here please understand the meaning of each and every method. Okay? Can I? Next. S1 dot compare to of S2. It is also written an integer. Listen. Say S1 is hello. S2 is, for example, I am writing like this. S1 is hello. S2 is help. What is the answer? Because you are already familiar with C language, you already completed strcmp comparison. Okay, what is the answer? S1 is hello, S2 is hello. What is the answer? False. It won't return true or false. It will give you an integer value, positive, negative, 0. What is the answer? Now I am explaining. I understand. Okay. String comparison gives the difference between the ASCII